everyone! So, Endgame came out a week ago today. I still won't put it, I will try my best to keep from spoilers. I saw it twice. I absolutely loved it. Just completely. I think, honestly, it's the best Marvel movie to date. I don't know why I sound like I haven't had any water. That's better. A little bit. So I kind of want to do like the Infinity Stones look. But yes, it is. If you're one of the few who hasn't seen it, and maybe you're on the fence, you should go see it for sure. It is just fantastic. I cried even harder the second time, and I laughed just as hard the second time, so definitely go see it. So I'm gonna do the Infinity Stone look with eyeshadow mostly. And maybe like a purple lip, I'm thinking. I'm not sure, but here's my reference. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to put all these colors on my eyelids. So first I'm still gonna use, I'm using a different brand but same type. It's of primer. It is Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Face Primer. It's matte. So it was like $3. I'm almost out of the julep one, so I wanted to see if I could find a like drugstore. I got this at Walmart, but like a drugstore brand one that it was similar, a good dupe. And it's not as good, but it's decent. Especially since I'm just gonna be wiping it right off after this. It doesn't smell as nice either. It's not as thick. Like, it doesn't really have that much of a smell, which isn't a bad thing. Alright. Yeah, I can't really tell if it did anything or not. So, that's done. And I got this new eyebrow pencil thing from e.l.f. Also got it at Walmart. Because the NYX one I use, I like the color of it. The color is really good. And I like how convenient it is. It is in a spoolie brush, but it leaves like flecks, darker flecks all in my eyebrows. So I'm not a fan of that. So I want to see how this does. Should I like a real natural look. I haven't used a pencil in so long. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. In a way, you have more control, which is really nice with this. This eyebrow. So yeah, Endgame. I'm just gonna keep telling you to go see it. I mean, with all Marvel trailers, it's misleading. Just in a lot of ways. But I mean, in good ways, so you're not, nothing's ruined for you. It was, the ending, I made this way too heavy, this eyebrow. The ending was absolutely perfect to end phase 3 with. It was really, really, really good. And it's got a little its own little spoolie on the end. Just convenient. like it. Yeah, there's no flex that way. It's really nice. Much. I don't know what you're talking about. Where'd it go? Ah! Dirty floor. Yeah, it has all your favorite characters from all the movies, pretty much. There's one thing I realized. I didn't even realize that until now. It has everyone. I don't know how Agents has gone. I don't know if Coulson has died in Agents, and I have no idea. I stopped watching after like season 3. Not because it wasn't good, it just stopped. So, but he was not in it. That was very interesting. But yeah, there's literally everyone from all Marvel films almost, pretty much, except like Coulson. That hasn't like died in past films. Or villains, obviously. Huh. I don't know what's going on over... Because I know they were doing the Inhuman spinoff. And that got canceled after like, what, 1 season? It's a interesting concept. It just... I don't know if they prepped it enough. And that's why it didn't do well. Because I stopped watching when Daisy found out who she was. And that she had these earthquake powers or something like that. And like, I think her mom tried to kill her. I don't remember. It was a while. But that's when I stopped watching it. And I wonder if that will get... Inhumans at all will get incorporated into the MCU. This one arches so much better than the other one. I can tell like I haven't talked at all today because I have no voice. And I've drank plenty of water, not dehydrated or dry throat. Alright, so I'm gonna put some MIX HD Studio Photogenic concealer on my eyelids. I know like a primer is better, but or whatever. This is what I have. That's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You don't see those. What are you talking about? It was really interesting watching people come out of the movie going in versus how they came out, and just like all the emotions that are felt through the movie you see on people. I think this is a little spoilery, a little bit of a spoiler. The funniest part is in one scene they talk about Captain America's ass. It's fantastic, and Ant-Man's like, as far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass. And then later on, Cap is like, that is America's ass. That scene and any scene with Thor pretty much is absolutely hilarious. And like, it is a 3-hour-long movie, but it's well paced enough where it doesn't feel like 3 hours. It doesn't drag out. You're interested the whole time, like you don't want to miss anything, even like the bits where you know what's gonna happen because it's a Marvel movie and they do it in every Marvel movie. But you're still like, I need to see everything. Okay, that's as smooth as that's gonna get. I'm using this, even it really actually burns. I shouldn't put concealer on my eyelids. That's not comfortable. I don't know if it's just that concealer or it's something else. Alright, well, what's the first color I want to do? It's sweaty. It's hot in here, so I'm sweaty. Don't want to go in. I'm gonna do out in, I think. Alright, so the first color is yellow. I don't remember that. I know this one's the soul stone, the orangey, the golden orangey one, I think. And the green one's a time stone. I don't remember what the other ones are. I wasn't paying that much attention. The red, well, this is supposed to be red, isn't it? Yeah, it is red. Even though that looked more orange. That's the one Jane gets like put into her from Dark World. Thor, when she sticks her hand in that rock. And it's red. So this picture's a lie. But I don't remember the name of that one. Unless that one's the Power Stone. I don't remember! But anyways, we're doing yellow first. I didn't clean my brushes. That's gross. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And I dampened the brush a little bit because there's a little bit of fallout. But it's not too bad. So, how do we want to do this? So shaky! A little bit more of a mustard color. But don't hate it. Cool. Do another eyeball. So I've been like thinking of my favorite Marvel characters in Marvel movies, which changes every time a new Marvel movie comes out. But I think in my top 5, definitely Thor and Loki. Thor and Loki, or well, probably Loki then Thor, then Cap, then Black Widow, and Moose, and then Captain Marvel as 6. So, oh, but Peggy, I love Peggy. I'm so mad that they canceled her show. Oh. This movie, just, you know, be prepared to bring a whole box of tissues, because you are definitely gonna cry. And don't pee before you go. Like, when about halfway through, there's 15 minutes of trailers, so about minute 7, 8-ish, go to the restroom. Don't get a drink during the movie. Don't do that. Be smart. And that way, you shouldn't have to pee. As someone who has to pee every 20 minutes, I managed it. I mean, the second time I saw it, I managed it, not the first time. I had to go twice the first time, but the second time, pro. Which is kind of funny since, you know, I already knew what was coming. I could have, but I was also right in the middle, and I didn't want to walk over people and interrupt their viewing, because that's just, I feel like it's really rude. I mean, you gotta go, but, you know, I don't want to disrupt people's movie viewing thing. Clean my brushes as I go, because I don't have that many. I need to get a proper brush set. Like, I have these, and it comes with like this is a nice shading brush, is what it says. I got a concealer brush, an eyeliner brush, a blush brush, and then an eyebrow thing. That's not enough brushes. Okay. What was the next color? It's red? think it was red. This video is already 15 minutes long. Jeebus. I'm hot. I get real whiny when I'm hot. I'm already whiny and it just gets worse. We're gonna do red next. If I can get it open. There we go. And it is in my ex's Ultimate Edit. I think there's actually a color name. Yeah, this is the Phoenix palette of the Ultimate Edit edition. Because it's all like fiery oranges and reds, and then these two, I guess they're supposed to be like kind of smoky colors. So, because a phoenix rises from the ashes. Yeah. So I'm not doing anything crazy fancy. Just doing the colors. I do want to get good at a lot of things, really, but I want to get good with eyeshadowing. It's a new thing, newer venture for me. So I definitely want to get better at it and be able to do cool things, or at least blend well. Make sure there's enough color on the brush. It's pretty pigmented, I just want to make sure there's enough, you know? So, ooh, I'm shaky, that does not bode well. Go here. Okay. And out of the movies, I really like Captain Marvel a lot. Endgame is definitely my favorite, is the best, but I guess out of standalones, I guess instead of ensemble versus standalone, Endgame's the best out of the 4 Avengers by far, and best overall. I like Captain Marvel, the first Captain America movie, because when studying history, medieval history and World War II were my 2 interests, and what I really like to study, and I love that era, because it's just so, it was only, I think, what now, 70 years ago, and it was such a different time from ours now, and to think about everything that went on, and it was just like, it's a lot. And a lot of what people went through in Europe, in Japan, here in the States. It's just fascinating. So I like seeing it. And I also like costume history, costume history, fiction, non-fiction, whatever, movies and shows and stuff. So definitely that one. Ant-Man's pretty good. Guardians 1 is pretty good. I didn't like the second one as much as I liked the first one. It was still pretty good. I did enjoy it. And I think we're supposed to still be getting a Black Widow movie. I haven't really heard anything of it, so I don't know. I certainly hope so, because I really want that. A lot of the, well, no, that's kind of a spoiler, I won't tell you. But, I'm really interested in Phase 4 and to see where they're going to take it. I think it's going to be really interesting. It could either be really, really good, continuing this train of up and good, or it can just kind of be meh. Like, we'll go see it because it's Marvel, but not necessarily great. It really just depends on how they do it. This is kind of spoilery, but in Endgame they really lean hard into the comic books, and I know it's like, well, yeah, duh, it's a comic book movie. But a lot of times they kind of just, they've taken, especially in like Ultron and stuff, they took some liberties, and this time they just really were like, pulled it straight from the comic book, which I thought was absolutely fantastic and loved. You can't even see this red on here. Not all. That's a little bit better. Trying to get it more on the yellow. So when I put the orange in, there's still red there. There we go. Can you see that? Oh yeah, now you can see that. I will clean all this up. I know it looks like a hot mess. Look, I'm learning, okay? I noticed a lot of beauty gurus now don't really tell you a technique. Sometimes they will, but a lot of times they won't. Like, they just kind of like throw it on while they're talking about whatever, which is fine. That worked a lot better at the time. But at the same time, like, I'm watching these to learn how to do something. But I guess if they say it's not a tutorial and they're just testing it, that's fair. But I'm like, I don't know how to put eyeshadow on. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do a winged eyeliner. There are a ton of tutorials for winged eyeliner. I don't like the way it looks on me, so I don't bother doing it. Try not to dirty too much of my brushes, so I'm like kind of cleaning them as I go so I can use the same one. But I might not be able to do that. Kind of clean. You can't tell. I can though. So next is orange, right? Yes, it is. I'm gonna use this concealer brush. I know it's meant for concealer, but I'm gonna use it for eyeshadow. And then I'm going to use orange. What did I say I want to do? Oh yeah. So I am using Lime Crimes Venus 2 palette, and I'm so happy they have changed management because I had loved their products for a long time. Actually, I think it was either MomoCon or AWA I found them at, because they had a little stand. It was first when they started like 10 years ago, and then, you know, their past owner was not that great of a person, so I was just like, I'm not gonna give money to that. But now they have a new owner, things seem to be better, so. And this was given to me, I didn't buy it, so there's that as well. None of these I actually need to dampen my brush with for. I'm just choosing to. And I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get all these colors on my eyelid. On top of the red, it actually works perfect. I don't know if you can see it. It looks more like the color of this stone. Yeah, I'm going to have to layer like that. In the end fight, because you know how Mario, this one, they don't have those two fight scenario things, like they normally do. They normally have like a halfway fight, and then they have the big all be all end all fight. Well, in this they only have the big fight, but it's like two huge battles in one, so yeah. It makes up for not having that midway filler battle that they normally have. It's like I really wanted to give spoilers, but that would be so mean. Though I know like pretty much the whole world has seen it by now. I don't want to be that guy. And I think, let me look at what it broke for the box office, because it was definitely breaking records by Friday. Let's see. I said that already, but it's really hot here. It's not even hot outside. It's probably because of my light. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm really excited for the Loki show. Super excited for that. That by itself is going to get me to buy the Disney streaming thing. I canceled Netflix forever ago. It's like, what, $4.99 a month? You're getting, I think they're going to be putting all the Marvel stuff over there. Aside for the Netflix shows that they've canceled, which, other than the blonde dude, Iron Fist, they're all really, really good. And I really enjoyed them all. But they canceled them. So I don't know if they're gonna just put what they had on Netflix over there and we're like, okay, here it is, or what, or start over. I'm sure there was an article about it at some point. All right. Box office, what I need. But yeah, so we're getting new content, the Marvel movies and all that, and plus Disney stuff, like they're gonna have the Disney movies and whatnot, for like $4.99 a month. And Netflix is gonna start charging like $12 or something, because I had it when they were still primarily DVDs and just started streaming. As of 12 hours ago, it has made globally $2 billion. That's insane. Like, I was Black Widow this weekend for the opening at a theater in Alabama, and I mean, they ran it really smoothly where it didn't feel like Saturday they had 4,000 people, but they had 4,000 people there in this small town in Alabama. I mean, and I can't imagine how much. Made 1.2 billion as of 3 days ago. So that would have been the end of the weekend. That's so crazy. That's awesome. I believe it. And it's just his opening weekend. So that's really cool. They all did an amazing job on it. But yeah, just imagine like how it was in big cities. Well, I guess there's more theaters in big cities, so maybe it wasn't as chaotic, and it didn't feel chaotic, because like I said, they did really good. Management did really good, and staff did. I had it this weekend. So rough on staff in movie theaters. Like, I was exhausted, and I literally was just standing around taking pictures. I can't imagine actually having to work that weekend. A job like that, just, whew. Whew. And you know people don't like to clean up after themselves, because why on earth would you do that? Back to my picture. Ooh, it is 2 in the morning. I forgot I didn't have a video for today, so here we are. So next is purple. Do I want to do this purple? Do I want to do that purple? Here's a brighter purple. I think I will use, because the Subculture palette has a purple called Rowdy, the Phoenix palette, and my X palette. They don't have names, it's just purple. But it's a little bit, a bit more plum. Right there versus, come here. This one? Okay. This one, yeah, this one looks almost black. So, you will use this one. Right here. My brush is a little too wet. There's eyeshadow all over my phone. Right, so... I made the brush too wet. Then we have blue and green. I have a green eyeliner. Should I just do that? Maybe? It's a dark green though. Or maybe I can use the eyeliner brush. Color pop. Got a little crazy right up there. Okay, this brush is way too wet. Come here, you. Trying to make sure you can still see the orange, but the purple comes through. It's not too bad. I don't know how well you guys can see it. You mostly just see the red and the orange. Ow. Bristle just poked me in the eyeball. But it actually looks pretty cool. Should I go green underneath, maybe? I don't know. See, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's messy, but it looks pretty cool. Okay, cool. I'll clean it up. I always do. So next is blue. I think I want to do a purple lip because, like, Thanos is purple. This is my favorite emoji. I don't know. It really, truly represents me at all times. Now, which blue do I want to use? Because I have a light blue, which isn't really it. But how do I want to mix the blues? Alright, so I got a couple choices. I can use Other NYX Ultimate Edit Palette in Ash. Okay. So I got this blue, that's a gray, that's a purple, that's a light purple. Could have used either of these purples too, but I didn't. I like the one I used. I think it works well. And then in the Subculture palette, I have this one, which is called Axis. Right there. I think that's the one I'm gonna go for. And then I have this light blue, which I think is way too light. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Axis. Still really wet. Okay. And let's see here. Looks really cool. There's gunk and there's eyeshadow on my eyeball. I don't want too much into the purple. It's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna clean this mess up. That does look really cool though. It kind of has a rainbow effect down here from the fallout. That's fun. But I'm cleaning it up. Alright, where did they go? I just had them. They're right here. Makeup wipes. Makeup wipes. Hit it. I've liked every Marvel movie I've seen, but I would say my least favorite is Iron Man 2 and 3. Civil War was good. I think it was a really interesting concept and needed for Infinity War Endgame. Or not Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. But overall, I mean, yeah, I mean, it was good. It didn't have me on the edge of my seat. That's a lie. They all do. Probably Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was my least favorite. I really did enjoy Ragnarok, but it did feel really rushed. I feel like there's a good 30 minutes they cut out that would have made it a lot better. And I kind of felt like Captain Marvel was a bit rushed. There was a good 15 minutes or so they could have left in. Off my face. And clean it up. The yellow does not want to come off. You can't see it that well anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to make it more smooth and cohesive. Cool. So now green. I'm going to use the eyeshadow brush, or eyeliner brush, and this off of here. Pro tip, clean your brushes. Do that. I'm really bad about it. It's because I don't use them that often. I've told you my everyday routine. It's this. That's it. Maybe a lipstick. It's mascara and eyeliner. That's all I do. I don't even do my brows ever now. And I even rarely do that. Just 'cause I don't feel like it. Alright, that should be good enough. Maybe. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna use ColourPop Super Soaker. It's not a Super Soaker. It's not. It's not 1996. Are they still popular? I hope they're still popular. I really like those. Those were fun. It's a Super Shock Shadow and Empire. It's ColourPop. It's one. They're singular ones. Come here. Don't move on me. I need it on both sides. Yeah. Alright, so let's see how this looks. Does it look cool or just look messy? No, it kind of like it. Let's see about this side. All up in my tear duct. Cool. Promise I will clean these tonight as soon as I'm done. Right. So that's the eyeshadow look. It's a little messy, I'll agree. It's messy, but it's okay. So I'm going to use my Fenty liner and do a light eyeline just to give it a little bit more depth, maybe is the word I'm looking for. Okay. On my eyelid. I'm almost out, that's why it's acting up. It's not just me. It is partly me, but not all me. I need to get more mascara too. Almost out. Yeah, I feel like that gives it a little something. A little extra. I would say, yeah, depth, dimension maybe. Just a little extra something. I did mess it up over here. Oh, that's there forever, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. That I'm also almost out of. And I did not gel my eyelids down. My eyebrows down, because I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, it is 2:14. This video is stupid long, I'm sorry. It's already at 45 minutes. Like how? Like I see a lot of people like, oh no babe, go like this, but I'm like, how does that work? I guess more of the mascara would get at the tip of it, maybe. I don't know. Battery, I just charged you. You are not dying. I do need to get a backup battery system, but it's okay. Almost done, battery, I promise. Boop, boop, boop. This eyeball a lot. Okay, now the lipstick. So I wanted to do a purple lipstick, so I got the only purple I have is Urban Decay's lip kit. Boop. And so I'm gonna use that purple. I've only tested this one, I haven't actually used it. So let's see how it's gonna be. And like I got the Subculture and the Urban Decay lip kit at TJ Maxx. And my friend got the Venus 2 palette for me. And the NYX ones I got at Target, and ColourPop I got offline at ColourPop. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. It's more like a lip balm feel, like a tinted lip balm. Which I actually think will be perfect for this look, instead of something incredibly bold. It's not quite matte, but it's not glossy either. And it's not really a satin finish. I'm not much of a lip liner person, even though I know the benefits of it. So I just try to kind of line it a bit with the lipstick itself. Especially in brush format, makes it a little bit easier. And I overdraw my lips just a little bit. So I have a very thin top lip. The only Marvel movie I haven't seen, and I tried to find it before seeing Endgame, was Ant-Man and Wasp, which you don't really need to see. They kind of recap it in Endgame anyways. Though I do still want to see it, and I will as soon as I can get my hands on it. I mean, like, streaming wise, I know I could have gone and bought the DVD, but I'm not gonna do that. But apparently I am gonna just put my lipstick wherever I want. Now I know these came with like correlating glitters in a separate pack that you pay extra for. I think maybe they're more like glosses, but TJ Maxx did not have them. Or they had like one, and it was white, and I already have a white glitter one topper thing, so yeah. It's definitely a weird feeling on my lips. It doesn't feel like a normal lipstick or even a matte liquid lipstick. It's weird to describe. It's like soft but dry at the same time. I guess kind of like baby powder, but wet. Like I said, it feels weird. Okay. So, let's look. This is the look. Ignore that. There, it's gone. It's not there. And like I said, it's messy. But I have all the colors of the Infinity Stone. So we have the green, the blue, the purple, the orange, the red, and the yellow. See? And the green a little bit under there for the eyeliner. And then this. This is something like I really actually like how I did it. So like I would actually kind of wear this if I was just going out for a nice dinner or something where I wanted to dress. I would do a different lip, maybe a nude lip. Yeah, keep the lips simple, do a fancy eyelid. Yeah. But I like it. I like it a lot. I would try to tighten it up, clean it up a bit more. But it's like, it's a way of, you know, looking a little nice. A little intricate for me, and you know, still being able to be like secretly showing your nerd flag kind of thing. So that is my Infinity Stones Endgame look kind of thing. I like it a lot. It's fun. I told you what the things are. Yep, cool. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, what are you doing? You're busy? Okay. But what are you doing? You're broke? Get some, side hustle. Get somebody else to pay it for you. You can do it. Just ask. Be like, hey, I haven't seen Endgame yet. And they're going to be like, what? You're like, yeah, I don't have the money. I'll be like, here's $50. Go to the movie. Yeah, go see it. It's great. I absolutely loved it. It is definitely worth the 3 hours of your time. At night after work. Just go see it. What are you waiting for? Go see it. Alright, tell me what you think about the look. If something you would do, how you would do it better. Any techniques you can give me, that would be great. And, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you later. Bye, you guys.